What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ricky the Plumber, and today we've got a pressure assist toilet that is not flushing properly. It's only doing about a half a flush. That is not a full flush. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the water off to this toilet, and then I'm gonna replace this flush valve. The other thing you can try to do is sometimes you can try to adjust them, but I'm not gonna do that in this video. I just wanna show you how to replace it, and then I'll show you how to adjust the new one. So step one is gonna be, we're gonna turn the water off to the toilet. And we got the shut-off valve down here. And we can verify the water's off by checking the bidet. I've got no water. All right. All right, perfect. So water's off, and then this job's a pretty straightforward job. All you really need is a 6-in-1 screwdriver, and then you need your flushmate cartridge. And basically what we're gonna do, there's 2 screws that hold the flushing mechanism in place. We're gonna take those out. So that screw's just about out. I turn that tab to the side. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. All right, that's the side, and then this piece can just lift right up. All right, now once that's done, the way this works is you've got this. This is the button that presses down. This is the top part of the cartridge. This is the button that presses down and gives it the actual flush. So all you need to do is take a pair of pliers, like this pair of pump pliers here, and you're gonna put it in here, and you're gonna turn counterclockwise, and you'll start to hear it making noise as it's allowing air to get in, which means it's getting loose. And eventually it'll get loose enough to where you can take the whole thing out with your hands. So I'm just gonna keep loosening it. There we go, she's loose. Then the whole cartridge just pops out just like that. And honestly, this cartridge looks pretty good. Could be just that the spring inside is going bad. Yeah, it feels like it's a little weak. So that's probably all it was, honestly. And then what I like to do is I like to take my flashlight out and just make sure there's no debris that could have been getting in the way to clog anything up. And I'm not really seeing anything, so that's good news. So what I'll do is I'll take the new cartridge out. And you'll see this one doesn't have that top piece on yet. That's by design, that's fine. And then let's just read the directions real quick, make sure we're not missing anything. Disengage. Throw a new cartridge in, collect spline, yep. Screw on actuator cap, yep. All right, so basically now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put this guy in there like that. We're gonna hand tighten him until he seats in. There we go. She's spinning in place. All right, now what you want to do is you want to go until it's one like full thread above and then you thread in slowly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back this off a little bit. All right, that's one full thread. And then I'm gonna turn the water onto it. All right, and then basically we tighten this in 1/8 or 1/4 turn increments until the water stops flowing into the bowl and starts building pressure in the tank. So we can see right now, it's just going straight into the bowl. So we need to go a little bit tighter. So we'll do a 1/4 turn and then we'll wait 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sounds like it's still getting past it, so we'll do another 1/4 turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still see water going into the bowl, so we'll keep going. We're getting close. There it is. And what I like to do is I'm going to flush it a few times to make sure it's getting a full flush. But you can hear the tank is pressurizing now. It took several turns past where I thought it would need to be. So sometimes you really got to crank these things down. And you'll hear it because it'll stop pressurizing. All right, let's give it a flush. Now that is a good pressure assist flush. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go 1/8 of a turn past this because I just wanna make sure we're not gonna have any issues with running. And then I'll get the actuator cap back on. And they say the rule of thumb is you want it about a penny between the flush rod and the actuator when gently lifting the rod, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this hand tight, and then I'm gonna get this guy back laying the way that it was, just like so. And it's kind of a game where you gotta kind of guesstimate a little bit and try a few times. See, I think it needs to be slightly lower. That would be about a penny right there. So what I'll do is I'll tighten these down, and if I'm right, and I don't have to adjust it anymore, I'll tighten the cap. So I'll just have to loosen these one more time real quick. All right, let's see if I'm right. So barely hitting it. That's a good flush. Yeah, that's about money. That's about a penny. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna loosen these guys one more time. I'm gonna get my screw for the actuator in there. That's tight. Now these screws are tight. Let's give it a flush. There you go, guys. That's how you fix a Sloan flushmate pressure assist toilet. You just need to change out this cartridge. And you know what, looking at it, it looks like maybe the cartridge was starting to separate right here, so that kind of makes sense. Unfortunately, everything nowadays is cheap plastic, but it is a pretty easy fix. Should be something that a homeowner can do. So I hope this video was helpful, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.